All right. So, you might be saying to yourself, where the hell have you been, Rick Lee Traveler? You said that you were going to be posting videos more regular and that you weren't going to be taking a hiatus and you weren't going to be putting gaps a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks between videos. You're a liar, Rick Lee Traveler. These are things that are true. A lot of things have happened since the last time I put a video on. A lot of things, many things. A really good friend of mine passed away. Another really good friend of mine is, I believe, still in the hospital, or he got out today. Hopefully, Lord willing, he got out today. And then there's been other things that have occurred. That the best way I can summarize that is to quote Star Wars, which is, I have found that I've been mistaken about a great many things. So, and that's about all I'm going to say about that. But regardless, been kind of in a funk, not really doing a whole hell of a lot, working on and off for a buddy of mine, working on trucks and stuff, and just haven't really been in the mood to film stuff, so I do apologize for falling off the earth. But I'm still here, damn it. So we're going to try to get back in the groove, all right? We're going to try to start posting some stuff up. I've still been planning on working on the truck from Oklahoma. I need to order the clutch and the motor mounts and stuff. I need to go ahead and get on that. I've got other stuff, other vehicles I've been trying to liquidate for chinchillas and things like that. And I keep having people show up and look at it and they don't take it, and then people saying they're gonna buy it and then they don't, and just it's just been pleasant. It's been very pleasant. But all that aside, what do we have today? Today we're gonna have our first unboxing. All right, so this is kind of like, it's like a real YouTuber kind of thing. So the guy that won the plaque, if you remember the giveaway for the 500 subscribers, the guy that won the Willys for Life plaque, Larry, who is in California, I do believe, he reached out to me, said he had some parts that he wanted to box up and send to me, that he liked the plaque and everything, and he had these parts and he didn't need them, so he's going to send them to me. So I'm like, sure, if you want to. You obviously don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. So he sent me this box of Willis goodness. And so we're going to see what all my good buddy Larry sent me. And I'm expecting from Brian Poole, by the way, that smiley face you put on the last video. Come on, man. I'm living for your comments. Come on. Put a good one on this video. Put a solid one. Work one up for me, all right? Come on, Brian Poole. Don't do me like that. So we're gonna try to embrace the darkness. We're on a Star Wars thing. We'll say it again. Let the hate flow through you. It gives you focus, makes you stronger. So we're gonna see if we can't channel some of that into the empire here. Get back online with building the YouTube empire, because it's not going to build itself, ladies and gentlemen. It simply will not. So it requires weeping and gnashing of teeth. So let's see here. We got some brake lines. Yeah, this is all. I believe it's all brake parts for I believe a Dana 53, which is what is in Jubal in my flatbed Willys. So we got some brake lines, we got some shoes, in good shape. These are the good riveted ones too, where they're not just glued on, they're actually riveted, so they're a lot better quality. I believe some of them are used and some of them are new, I think is what he said, if I remember right. So yeah, looks like got a set, at least one for each side. We got enough to do it twice, it looks like. All right. Can't have too many good brake parts laying around. Some quality stuff. And we got some wheel cylinders, which that looks like it looks like these are slightly used, but not like they've been on there very long. So I don't know if he changed the axle or what he did. I can't remember. I believe he told me, but I can't remember exactly what ended up causing. So we got us some brake parts for the damned old Willis. So that's good. It's one less thing, because I still need to, I think, adjust the brakes on Jubal in the back. I put all new brakes back there, but I don't know that I ever got them dialed in exactly right. I've got disc on the front, so I don't know if I get everything set up correctly, because pulling the hub off of a Willys is not the most enjoyable thing in the world. But regardless, now we got some brake parts. So thank you, Larry. I appreciate these. They will be put to good use. I might end up changing the axle in the truck from Oklahoma, because we don't know why this truck was parked and why they pulled the engine out of it. So it could be that the rear end grenaded. It could have been that the engine grenaded. It could have been, any number of things. So once we get that engine put in it, and we'll see if it's got any gears. And then we'll find out if it's like the extremely low gear that is, I think it was a 617 or whatever that they put in it. So we'll have to figure that out, because if it is, then that's just, I'm sorry, friends, it's just not something that's feasible. So we'll have to get us another rear end. And we're not talking about a Ford 9-inch. We're talking about getting another Willys axle. We'll make it as difficult as we can. And, slam one underneath it, and then see if we can't showboat the old Oklahoma truck all over the place, because it's a sweet rig. I had it tentatively for sale for a moment, but I don't want to sell it at all. So I don't believe I will. I think I'll just keep it. And it's the truck is sick, So yeah, and even if I did sell it, I'd still need to put the engine in it and everything like that. At which point, if I drive it around, I'm never going to sell it. So it's like, it's just not going to happen. So, but I thought if somebody wanted to come along and give me some stupid money or chinchillas or whatever for it, then I might consider it then. But if I end up driving it, harnessing it, if you will, then the chances of me selling it are extremely low, because trucks like this don't come around very often. They're extraordinarily rare, and you don't get the benefit of a rig like this unit right here showing up just any day of the week. And certainly not in these parts in the foothills of Appalachia. Do you not see them just popping up? So, like I say, we need to get the clutch, all that. I was thinking about maybe ordering that tonight or tomorrow. I mean, it's not like it's a crazy amount of stuff. It's just really a handful of things. And I believe the guy that commented, Matt, I believe is his name, that I need to at least brush this back off and paint it again. I believe he's correct, because it's just, it looks terrible right now. It looks so good. I need to put a picture of what it looks like when I was done in here before all this magic started happening. Because it looked jam up, jelly tight. I mean, it was just, God, it looked good. Look, just restoed, just perfect. And then, like most things that I enjoy or dream of or whatnot, it is dashed upon the rocks and left in ruin. So this, we're gonna have to see about painting this sucker again. I've got a new fuel pump for it in my toolbox, whatnot, and slam it back in there and get this, I screwed it bad on. This has got a breather cap on it, and the breather cap was all jacked up, and so I was trying to clean it, and I basically effed it up. So I have to find another breather cap for it, find one on eBay or something to put on it. But this engine ran good. Now the carburetor, which is over there in that crate, back over there behind them torches, is probably severely compromised. But that's, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You put it on there, it'll run, kinda, So, and if it don't run, then we'll get us a new Carter YF, or I think it's YF, whatever they put on these, and we'll slam it on there and we'll get it running like a stabbed rat, because it's just. The damn Willys ain't gonna build itself, If the Willys here doesn't care if you're depressed, the Willys doesn't care what's going on in your life. It hasn't done it. It didn't do it to you. The Willys didn't. The Willys didn't. The Willys don't. They just do. They're like Posi-Track on a Plymouth, They just do. So, and this, by the way, this whole fiasco here is benches that sit outside of a restaurant. A buddy of mine has a company that does a lot of stuff for restaurants and stuff, and so I do work for him occasionally, and so I got the privilege of putting together all these bloody benches, and they're all held together with dowels and stuff, and they all come in these boxes, which is nice. You got some cardboard to lay on. Since I'm so much of a cheapskate, I won't buy a creeper, because why do it right when you can do it wrong? Why make it easy when you can suffer, So I just lay on cardboard. Yeah. My other buddy's truck, if you remember from the last video, I said I was working on a buddy of mine's truck. I got everything done on it that I needed to do, and then it decided that it may or may not have wanted to blow a head gasket. So there's that. That's pretty cool, He was excited about it. I'm excited about it. Though I got to run a couple tests on it, see if it's actually a head gasket or if it's just something else. But when I backed it out of the building down here, I didn't touch the brakes at all, right? Back it out of the building, and all of a sudden it's got no brakes, basically. So there's that as well, which is kind of nifty. There's nothing like having something break when you didn't even touch it. What else has been going on? Not a whole lot, weeping, gnashing of teeth, like a lot of Book of Revelation stuff, just suffering, things like that. That's about it, yeah. Thinking about Jeep trucks and Willys and how I need to film a video and I've let you all down, things like that. We're doing actually pretty good on subscribers, considering I hadn't put a video on. I think I picked up 25 or something subscribers since I put the last video on, which is good. I'm glad about that. We still got to reach 1,000. We're running out of time. I know. You're saying, well, come on, Brad Clay Trevor, you ain't even putting any content on. I know. Believe me, I know. I understand. But we're going to try. We're going to attempt to get back into the groove, okay? Maybe you should chastise me in the comments, Put a video on, you bum, I don't know. But we're going to see about it, and I'm hoping, if I can remember, to go ahead and order these freaking parts so I can get this Oklahoma truck back going, because there's no way that you could be sad about anything at all, if you had a sick-ass two-wheel drive 1949 Willys truck idling in your driveway. What are you going to be sad about? What are you going to be sad? How are you going to be sad? They tell you things like money can't buy you happiness, and this is true, right? It's true. It can't buy you ultimate happiness, but what it can do is distract you from your non-happiness. And the easiest way I've found to distract yourself from that is to buy guns. For me, in particular, it's vintage, like World War II bolt-action rifles, or Smith & Wesson revolvers, or my personal favorite is buy a Willys truck, or 12 of them, or 10 of them, or all of them that come up, and buy them, hoard them, look at them, lust after them, work on them, cuss them, but love them deeply. So I found that is the happy place, is just when you're sad, go out there to your Willys truck, and you think about how that Willys truck, it couldn't hurt you if it wanted to. It just can't. It's not capable of such things. I said in a video before, if you remember, it was a video, The Return of Jubal, where I said that Jubal wouldn't be seen letting me down. Jubal couldn't do it if it wanted to. It's not capable, right? Neither is this truck. It's not capable. So, considering it has not wronged me, I think this truck deserves some love and appreciation. So we need to slam this engine in it, get it dialed up, maybe put some nitrous on it, and then tootle about town in the sick-ass 49 Willys truck, because why not? I don't even got to buy leaf springs for this one. All its leaf springs are intact. It lived a cherry life. It's a heat and air plumbing truck. It had a cherry, gentle life, and so its leaf springs are intact and stuff. So that's epic. Now, what's epic also is the ridiculous amount of slop in the steering. That's also epic. So we're gonna have to see about doing something about that. Might be able to tighten it up. If not, I'll see about rebuilding the box, or just track down another box that's got slightly less slop in it, because that's the Red Clay Traveler way. It's just simply swap out antiquated, worn out parts for slightly less worn out parts. So, and the hood is gangster. All right, the hood is mangled all to hell, but I'm thinking we're just gonna go ahead and put it back on, because I've got that hood and the major components are right. We can beat this back out somewhat flat, and we'll slam it back on there, because we don't want people to think it's a show truck. It's not a show truck. It's not what it is. It's a sleeper truck. It's got that F head in it right there. Okay, all that horsepower just rumbling under the hood. So it's a sleeper Willys. But yeah, that's about it. I'm sorry about the brake. We're gonna see if we can't remedy it. We're gonna see if we can't get back in the swing, and then hopefully here shortly you'll see me slamming this engine in this truck, and maybe even tootling about town in it, because that's what you do. So until next time, until the next video, keep on keeping on. Keep on conquering till you reach the sea. And then when you get there, you weep. There's nothing left to conquer. Continue conquering, my friends. And you'll see me in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Tell your friends, tell your family, if I can speak. Smash the subscribe button. Hit that like button. We gotta get to 1,000. I think we got a month or two left or something before the year's up, since I started the channel. And so we need to get up to 1,000, which if we don't make it, then no big deal, whatever. We'll just keep making videos until we get there. But I'd like to hit 1,000 beforehand, but it's neither here nor there. But yeah, thank you for watching. It's Red Clay Traveler signing out. Have a pleasant tomorrow. And remember, no matter what happens to you, Willys for life.